Well, good morning, it's Friday folks, and you know by now what that means. Welcome along to the next instalment, episode number 71 of our... 71 of our F1 2020 My Team career mode here with Chaseliner-Ganassi Racing. Chaseliner-Ganassi Honda Racing, I should say. And it is the crown jewel, the Monaco Grand Prix, and you can see just from the progress chart, Chaseliner are so far ahead of Mercedes, it is freaking unbelievable. It's a joke almost. It's ridiculous how far they are ahead. I mean, you couldn't be more far ahead if you even tried. Let's look at the championship, shall we, before we get cracking. Tatiana still leads the way, followed by Jackie Levine, then Valtteri Bottas, Lando Norris, Charles Leclerc, Alex Albon, Pierre Gasly, Danny Ricciardo, Max Verstappen and George Russell, your top 10. In the Constructors, Chaseliner are already romping away with it, folks, as I get notifications come through all the time. Followed by Ferrari, Mercedes, Red Bull, AlphaTauri, Renault, Williams, McLaren, Racing Point, Haas and the Alfa Romeo team. And still loads of people yet to score a point, including Carlos Sainz and Lewis Hamilton. So, let's advance. Let's roll the time through, shall we? Get all of the good stuff that you know we like. And there's more notifications come through on the phone. Although they're not coming through as quickly as I would have expected them to come through. It's all looking fantastic. There's the weekly resource. We're now going to be saving resource points now that everything is locked in. Parts completed without issue. We have a fully upgraded weapon of mass destruction to take to Monaco. We'll get the girls practiced. We will get the girls qualified. Jackie is going to be going for 3 in a row. Or can Tatiana win her very first Monaco Grand Prix? Let's see.
Formula One returns to Monte Carlo once again today, home to the world-famous Monte Carlo Casino, first opened in 1863. And, of course, a certain road race, first held here in 1929. There's no greater an occasion, no more valuable a win than the Monaco Grand Prix. We're on the French Riviera once more this weekend at the 2-mile-long Circuit du Monaco. The cars climb around 40 metres up through Beau Rivage, onto the casino, and then descending down towards the harbour through Sector 2. It's a very short run from pole position to the first of the 19 corners here, 7 to the left and 11 to the right. There's one single DRS zone as well, so don't expect that to make overtaking any easier today. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Rose lines up on pole position, and Tatiana Calderon completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Albon, Daniel Ricciardo, and Norris, Ocon, Sainz, Gasly, and Sergio Perez. Fiat, Russell, Max Verstappen, and Leclerc. Magnussen, Hamilton, they've taken a grid penalty. Lance Stroll, and Antonio Giovinazzi, De Vries, Latifi, Raikkonen, and Nobuharu Matsushita. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Well, here we are then, folks, on the start line here at the Monaco Grand Prix. Pole position for Jackie. Tatiana, P2. Seriously, Tatiana had the measure of her all through practice, and then out of nowhere, Jackie just comes along, practice, bang, puts in a blinder, and I mean a blinder, folks. There is the race strategy. It is going to be a one-stop off the soft tire on lap 11 onto the medium for the rest of the Grand Prix. If that Tatiana turns up, then I've got a feeling Jackie's in a lot of trouble. But we shall see. I'm going to increase the wing, give her a bit more bite in the front as well. Because she was complaining about a bit of aero push through some of the slower, faster corners. So, it's going to be all-out war on the streets of Monaco. See who comes out on top, shall we? Lights out in the Principality, and away we go! As Jackie leads them off into the Santa Vot corner. And Tatiana all over her back end, as you would expect. You wouldn't expect anything else from the pair of them as they go up through the Beau Rivage into Casino Square for the first time. Now down to the Mirabeau. And this is gonna, I got a feeling it's gonna be a short race, folks. You're not gonna see much in the way of highlights here because it's such a difficult place to pass. We've got yellow flags flying there, but I think it's just because of how slow everyone's going through Poitiers and now into the tunnel for the first time. And Jackie taking a very interesting line through the tunnel. I think that's just to keep Tatiana from getting a sniff down into the Nouvelle Chicane. And through the chicane we're going, it'll be into Tabac Corner. And nicely as you're done, then into the swimming pool section. Don't be like Sean Galale there, will you, Jackie? Please, God. We don't need any repeat of that as we go into the Rascasse now through Anthony No. Jackie found an absolute sweet spot around Monaco, and she is using it to perfection. She goes to start lap number 2 here, and she sets the fastest Grand Prix through Saint-Devon. Now up the Beau Rivage, up the hill we go. Look how you can't barely fit 2 cars here. Tatiana thinking about it. Up the Beau Rivage into Casino Square. Not going to happen there. Coming out of Casino Square, but she's going to have a look down into Mirabeau. That's not normally a passing opportunity, but Jackie around the outside and keeps it very, very cool and very calm into Mirabeau. We don't want to see too much of that, if you don't mind, girls. We don't mind a little bit of argy-bargy, but we saw a bit too much of it in the last Grand Prix. Well, let's have no more of it. No more, if you would be so kind. Thank you very much. Now, through the Nouvelle Chicane we go, and now down towards the back. We're going to move on to lap number 11 here. And you can see that Jackie and Tatiana have pulled away from Bottas, Albon and Ricciardo. These Chaseliners have got the speed around the streets of Monaco. It's all a case of who is going to land the crucial blow, as they will say. We got Jackie coming in at the end of this lap. So we're going to see what her strategy is going to be as Tatiana's lining up a move. She's got to run through this tunnel. She's going to have a look down the inside. I thought you were going to have a look there. We're going to have 2 cars in the war. Or 2 cars in the wall, I should say. We don't want 2 cars in the wall. But like I said, the end of this lap, lap number 11. Here comes Jackie making that hard right turn into the pit lane. So Tatiana's going to have 1 lap. We always say 1 lap. You get 1 lap to try and overtake her on track. If you don't, well, then you got to do it on track. Behind her. Into a garage of 18 women holding rubber. Out she goes, and thank you very much. That was as sweet as you like stop. Where she could, oh, you're going to come out reasonably clean there. Oh, she may get stuck behind that tracing point. I don't want to... Oh, she's going to come out in traffic. That's not good. Who is the strategist that made that call? I want that strategist fired. I want that guy fired. I really do. But now, if she's going to pass people, she's got to do it on track, and she's got to do it pretty darn quickly. And she's got to start with Kevin Magnussen. How about Kevin Magnussen into the station hairpin, folks? That is not normally a passing place. And there you go, Kevin Magnussen got put in the wall for his troubles. And I think Hollywood Lance Stroll got past as well. Now, Tatiana. Did she do enough on 1 lap to try and outdo Jackie here? I don't think she did. We don't see the pink car anywhere. She's out there somewhere. Another great view of the girls at work there. Oh, that was a sweet as you like stop as well. Where is Chaseliner 24? I think she's gone through already. Oh no, she just went through. So Jackie did do enough. Now I tell you what, get stuck behind that tracing point. Ooh. Isn't it amazing how the strategists are getting it right for Tatiana? I think something is amiss here. Something is afoot, and I want to know what it is here on lap 13. I think I'm going to go a word with someone as Jackie set to green. But Carlos Sainz and Max Verstappen are the fastest cars out there. But look at this. Jackie's getting stuck behind traffic. She got Leclerc in front of him. George Russell. Who else is up here? Oh, she's having a look into the second Mirabeau. Now into Poitiers. Who else is up here? I don't know who else is up here, but this slow traffic is holding up proceedings here, and it may put Tatiana right on the side-by-side into the chicane, or... Oh, Jackie cut the corner. No, she doesn't have to give that position back, so that's fair enough. But look at this, guys. This is ridiculous. It's been lap after lap. I think Jackie's going to make her own gap here. There you go, into the station hairpin. Boot Leclerc out the way. The only problem with that is Tatiana's coming in as well. It's a bit of a mess in the station hairpin. Unbelievable. Let's see what Tatiana does, though, through the tunnel. She may come. Oh, she is coming. Leclerc absolutely fouled up proceedings there. Still side by side into the chicane. And Jackie cuts again. Oh, she can only get away with so many of these corner cuts. We'll have to see how many more she gets away with. So we've got George Russell, Danny Kvyat, and one of the McLarens in front of her. Who is that McLaren? I believe it is Sergio Perez, because I think Carlos Sainz is back there somewhere with Verstappen. He's just come out of the swimming pool section, but we're not even halfway through the Grand Prix here. We're going to fast forward here because nothing much happened after that. On to lap number 32. And that is Leclerc retiring, and this is going to be a safety car. This is going to be a safety car, folks. He's going to pull it in down the side. That's an engine gone. So he's going to pull it in here. I imagine we'll see the safety car in a second. Leclerc out. Safety car out. Ugh! Look at that gap that the pair of them had over Danny Ricciardo. Hey, look at that gap. And now it's all going to be diminished very quickly. Oh, it's so frustrating at times. So frustrating. But here's an incident I want to show you here. Watch Danny Ricciardo, that red car. He goes right through Tatiana, and everyone goes through him. Danny Ricciardo is in P3, and everyone's ghosted right through him. Look, he's stuck there at the station hairpin. What's going on with that? Hey there, Danny. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Are we having a sleep there, mate? Having a sleep? Good for you, mate. Good for you. And he's gone all the way to the back of the field now. That is unfortunate for the man, for the Aussie. But now, I think we're going to have a mad 2 laps here of Jackie and Tatiana. And we've got Bottas in attendance here. Let's have a go. Here we go, folks. Right. Oh, got a power slide through the Anthony No corner. That was impressive. I do like a good power slide every now and again, but not a kind of power slide that messes up the system as we go up the hill. Now, how many laps have we got left? We've got about 3 laps left here. We'll see here. Lap 37, so we've got 3 laps left. Whoa, nice through the casino square. Nicely as you do there. Let's see. I think we'll go on board with Jackie for a few laps here, folks. See if we can see Jackie out to the end of the Grand Prix here. I hope we can. But through tyre conditions, still good. That's good to hear. She's got 2 laps of fuel to extra, so she can really punch that high intensity here as she comes out of the Nouvelle Chicane. Tatiana, the pair of them are still pulling ahead of Bottas through to back. Now into the swimming pool. Thank God she doesn't do a Sean Galale through there. Now down through Rascasse, named after the Rascasse Hotel on the outside, through Anthony Nogue. Oh, she is still looking good here. She is 0.8. She is going to win this Grand Prix at a canter if she's not careful. Through Santa Vogt corner, up the hill, up the Beau Rivage. The pair of them still pulling ahead away from Valtteri Bottas here. Into Massenet. Now Casino Square. Click down again, Casino Square. Into Mirabeau. Now to the station hairpin. I'll still call it Lowe's hairpin. No matter what. They call it station hairpin because of the station hotel. Now to the second Mirabeau. And now into Poitiers. Through to the tunnel. Penultimate lap. Still got Rich Mix and the ERS punching through the tunnel. She gets a good gap out of Poitiers, and if she can keep that gap, she is able to stay ahead of Chaseliner-24 3 laps of fuel remaining. Absolutely just burn the fuel as... Oh, I thought that was a touch on the wall there. May have been a touch on the wall. We'll have a check in a second through. Oh! She's really pushing her luck here through to back. And now Antiano, she's coming through. 1 to go. Start the last lap, folks. She's got a near second gap on Tatiana. If she doesn't win this Grand Prix, it's going to be a toss-up as to who wins it behind her. Through Sandoval, up the Beau Rivage. We've got clouds coming over. Are we going to get some rain at the end of this Grand Prix? I hope. Well, it doesn't matter if we do. No one will come in through Massenet, through Casino Square, down to Mirabeau. Hook that drain gully if you can. Hook that drain gully. Not quite into the station hairpin. Tatiana's half a second back. She's really dropped back now. I think even she knows someone is not going to be denied their 3rd Monaco Grand Prix. Through the tunnel. Yeah, this is all done by the shouting, I think. Down to the Nouvelle Chicane. Tatiana gets close, but not quite close enough through the Nouvelle Chicane. Down to back corner. Into back. Full commitment still from Jackie into the swimming pool. Careful not to Sean Galea corner. Another big power slide out of the second swimming pool through Rascasse. And it's going to be 3rd Monaco Grand Prix for Chaseliner 42, folks. 2 on the season, back to back. Call it up, dial it up, everybody. Victory again for Chaseliner 42. Woo! Another 1-2 as well. Another 1-2. Made to work for that one. Hollywood Lance Stroll is your driver of the day when they can be bothered to get his photo up there for some reason.
That's it then for another nail-biting Monaco Grand Prix. We were on the edge of our seats the whole time, but they've come through to take a stunning victory. So Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
Without a doubt, the safety car changed everything today. The key to their success was keeping calm and reacting to the situation quickly. We've seen teams in the past throw away wins because they were too hesitant, but here they were decisive, and that's allowed them to take the advantage.
The faces on our
well, I believe that's a 3rd Monaco Grand Prix, folks. Get in, he wants to hear you all. Raise the roof! Ho! Raise the roof! Ho! Raise the roof! Oh, this Chaseliner-Ganassi partnership seems to be working, and it is working for the better. Oh, you love to see it. Let's cue him up then.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
So, let's review the drivers' standings. Rose takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for Driver of the Day?
Tatiana Calderon gets my vote today. I know that's at odds with the official decision, but I think they deserve some recognition on a day where both of these drivers are at the top of their game.
Let's move on to the Constructors. The current leaders continue to extend their lead at the top. There was also a strong showing from the Mercedes team today as they make their way up the standings. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
That is Jackie's 3rd Monaco Grand Prix, folks. That's quite impressive. I think you'll agree with me there. She won from Tatiana, P2. Another podium for Bottas, Alex Albon, Lando Norris, Esteban Ocon, Danny Kvyat, Sergio Perez, Pierre Gasly. Another point for George Russell. Fair play to George there. But look at these down here. We've got Verstappen out the points, Hamilton out the points. I think Leclerc was out of the points as well, wasn't he? I think it was. Ricciardo finished P20. Yeah, Leclerc had a DNF. But, my God. I don't think there's anything stopping Jackie this season. Or Tatiana. Nobody does it better around the streets of Monaco, baby.
First in the championship.
First.
How does that feel?
Jackie, top of the pile. Oh, I hope Tatiana's not getting a bit too jealous. Mind you, I shouldn't say that because the next race, Canada. Tatiana could come back, but it could come for Jackie for 3 times. How does it feel? I mean, I feel like Toto Wolff right about now. Well, we feel absolutely fantastic.
How do you feel?
Actually, that was Nicky Lauda.
On the podium?
Hey, this Tatiana's keeping Jackie on her toes. Let's not forget that.
Battle got a bit heated, didn't it?
Charles needs to get out of the way. He was slower and he was holding her up. Simple as.
Appreciate your time.
And I appreciate yours too. Yeah, Charles was being a bit of a tard there, wasn't he? Actually, I shouldn't say that word. You get told off for saying that word. Look at this. All this acclaim coming in. It's Tatiana that's bringing in all the acclaim. It's not so much Jackie. Has she reached level 20 yet? Not quite. She'll get there at Canada, though. That's inevitable. Another 2.61 million in the bank. But the problem is now it's all going to be sitting around doing nothing because what can you do with it? We can't do a damn thing with it. 33.6 million in the bank account. Time for a spending spree, I think.
Boss, this week's income from the sponsors has cleared, and we're making good profit against our running costs.
Shut up about the running costs. Please, we're begging you. I don't want to hear any more about any more running damn costs, because if I hear any more about the running costs, I'm going to come down there and stick the running costs up you. Anyway, now, we've got a nice big gap to the Canadian Grand Prix. Can we stick everything in there? If we can stick everything in there, that'd be awesome. I think we're going to be able to as well, yeah? So there you go, we've got a full lineup for the before the Canadian Grand Prix. Now, 33 million in the bank account. It costs 10 million to get that for the fabrication, not that we need it. But we may as well have it. That's certainly what I think. Oh, you also see that Jackie's wearing the 42 as well, in honour of the fact that Chip-Ganassi's back. But yeah, looking good. We'll actually save some for the contract. We'll save the contract. 25 likes on the video, guys. Hope you've all had a pleasant week. We do it all again Monday around Canada. Do get subscribed for more F1 2020 My Team Career Mode, Detroit Become Human, Death Stranding, Marvel Spider-Man, Train Sim World 2 on Sunday. Stay safe, be kind to each other. If you can't be kind, be quiet. You have no place if you can't be kind to others. We'll see you on Monday for the Canadian Grand Prix. See you tomorrow for Marvel Spider-Man. Oh, gonna go party, folks.